Hey there Marshman, this is Sean of Nintendo here, and welcome to episode 3 of Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes on Hypermode. I kind of had a pause there, because I almost forgot the name of the game. So in the previous episode, we made it a bit further through the temple grounds, found out exactly what happened to the troopers that landed here, Squad Bravo, fought off an Alpha Splinter and acquired an unknown alien type technology. And in today's episode, it looks like we may just find out exactly what is happening and what exactly it was that we acquired in the last episode. Do not be afraid. I am U-Mos, Sentinel of the Luminoth. Please listen and hear of our world's peril. Okay. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet, Ather, exploding with great force. A rift was torn in time and space, and a strange power flowed over our world. Where once there was Ather, there were now two, one of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension. It was the end of peace on Ather, for a new race was born that day on the dark world, one filled with hate and terrible power. They are the Ing. For a little bit of information for you guys here, Ing is Luminoth language for terror, which is what these creatures are. These are Luminoth. The Ing are creatures of shadow and darkness, knowing nothing of peace or mercy. For decades we stood against them, yet now we lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Ather was born, our planetary energy was divided, half for our world and half for theirs. Should one world gain control of this energy, the other will perish. Before you arrived, the Ing had stolen a device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, they have weakened our planet to the verge of collapse. But fortune smiled upon us this day, for the energy transfer module is now bounded to you. So that's what we picked up. With it, you can help us restore our world. You are our only hope, Samus. He knows my name. Should we fall, the Ing will look to the stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Your species could be their next victims. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on Dark Ather. Find these temples and transfer the energy from them to our own. I have updated your map system with the locations of another temple. There is knowledge there that can help you on your way. I have also updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coded with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. Awesome. Prepare well for your journey. The Ing now know you possess the energy transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Return to me once you have restored the energy to a temple. I will aid you as I can. May the light of Ather shine upon you. So we got energy fully replenished. So that's the basic gist of this game right here, guys. These creatures here, which are called Luminoth. You can also scan this guy here. His name is U-Mos. Any bit of information you want to know about him. Subject U-Mos, a Sentinel of the Luminoth. The scans indicate numerous beneficial abilities, including heightened reflexes, durability, I don't know what that says, and flight. That's pretty cool. They can fly. Ability to generate and manipulate energy on par with that of the Chozo. Data scans suggest the age of 2.15 centicycles. Wow, I don't know how long that is. Only known active member of the species remaining Luminoth locked in protective status until crisis is resolved. So as all we know right now is that this is pretty much the only Luminoth that is here right now, and oh, that's pretty cool. I never saw him do that before. He brings up a light and then all the moths swarm around it. So any bit of like these lore things you want to scan, you can now. Luminoth North translated Origins. Let's take a read. It is told that the Luminoth were not born of Ather, but the stars. In the early days, we roamed the greatness of the void, bathing in the glorious light of a thousand stars. We met a vast number of enlightened minds, the Knurn, the Yal, and the Chozo among them. Each of them we found had claimed a home world and formed a deep bond with it. In time we decided to do the same. So you can see the Luminoth and the Chozo actually were pretty well acquainted with each other. And similar to what the Chozo did back when the Chozo had found Talon 4, the Luminoth did the same thing here but with Planet Ather. And as we continue through the game, we're actually going to find out exactly, why they chose this planet and everything that happened to it. But in a kind of summary, what's after happening here to Ather is kind of similar to what's after happening, or what had happened to Talon 4. Basically, a meteor had crashed down, but on Talon 4, obviously, it just caused a great poison to happen, phazon corruption to spread. When it landed on this planet, it split it into two separate dimensions. So, but it's a basic, kind of the same thing if you think about it. But when we get into Metroid Prime 3, guys, that's when you're gonna really figure out exactly what is after happening, like with all these planets right here. Okay, so right now we should be in a different area of the temple grounds. Let this gateway forever protect our sacred temple. May you find enlightenment and peace. And so they seem to have a couple of hidden messages inside of each of these now. Actually, wait, we've actually been to this place. I need to find myself a missile expansion. Not a missile expansion, but I just need to. I need to get me some missiles. A little faster. Oh, yeah, these guys are gonna become dark, by the way, in a second. So kill as many of them as you can. I need some missiles here. Not these again. In fact, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go through this door over here and get myself my very first energy tank. If you can avoid fighting these guys, I almost would recommend it, because they just become a bit of a nuisance along the way. So you guys might have seen at one point when, actually hang on, yeah, that's the way we're supposed to go backwards. Actually, we need a backtrack already. They're already making us backtrack, guys. I'm just going to avoid fighting these guys right now because they're just really not worth it right now. And that thing right there, that'll become significant later on in the game, so you guys don't worry about that just yet. So right now we're just going to make our way towards our very first Dark Temple, which is located in one of my personal favorite areas in the game. And you'll see it there now. It should tell us the name right here. Beyond this door, the path to the Agon Waste lies. Once fertile plains, now stands scorched and ruined by war. May life thrive there again one day. Well, hopefully it will, and I'm pretty sure this is a lore scan right here. Alright, let's take a read. Final entry, Warrior JFME. I don't know how to pronounce that. Their army swells, beasts and rogue machines join their ranks of the Horde, all eager to bring death to the Luminoth. The Ing sent these new additions to the industrial site to do battle with me. While they watched from safety, cowardly mongrels. My only regret in death is that I did not live to see the day of their defeat. May it come soon. Poor guy. Well, hopefully we'll be able to, you know, take care of these guys. This should be like, what are these things? A green Carol word of that I can't pronounce that I'll probably be able to pronounce when I like go back and edit the video. I've had a tendency to do that. Break off to the left here and you'll get a missile expansion. And if you take a look over here to the right, it's kind of a bit of a tricky one to find. There is a lure back here. Our search for a home took us through the cosmos. For many great cycle we roamed, yet a place to call our own eluded us. Okay. In time we began to despair, feeling the search was in vain. We considered remaining among the stars, until a scout returned with news of a world unlike any other. When we beheld Ather for our first time, so great was her beauty that we forsook the stars. I couldn't read that word for a second. Sorry. Forever to live upon her surface. From that day forth, the Luminoth were of Ather, our blessed paradise. So yeah, so like similar to the shows though, they found a really nice planet. Elevator system online, awesome. So yeah, they found a different planet, and obviously the planet's gone to shit. And I honestly think the elevator systems in this game are just a lot cooler. I like the little animation, like the sound that kind of plays when you're going past it. Feels a bit more real in that sense. This should be in Ather, right? I mean, not Ather, sorry. This should be in Agon Waste now. And I actually never scanned this thing here. This is a sandgrass, which obviously we don't really want to read anything about that. We just want to get into Agon Wastes. A little interesting there how they actually like take the time to zoom in on the door. That it's almost like saying, hey, you gotta go to this door right here. And also this is a sand digger right here. This enemy will become important down the line. Now there is a save point over here, which is kind of like tempting me to end the episode here, because with the 15-minute limit that I'm kind of just giving to myself recently, it makes it just a little bit easier for me to almost end the episode here. Because that way I'm just going to add a save point. So with that, I guess I would like to thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes on Hypermode. In the next episode we will make it further through here in the Agon Wastes. Let's just take a look exactly where we're going to be going. We're just going to be jumping away around there, making it through that door up there. And obviously I can't really show you guys much further because we don't have any map data. So in the next episode we'll go through Agon Wastes, hopefully get into the dark world on Agon Wastes and make it through the temple, return, the stuff. That's probably going to take like more than one episode to do. But that's going to be the basic gist of what we have to do here. So yes, thanks so much for watching guys, and I will see you in the next episode. So bye bye for now.